Hey friends, tonight we're drinking Festivus from Black Raven Brewing and we're talking about parental anchoring. It's beer after bedtime. Let's get to it. Alright, first off, let's meet the beer. This is Festivus from Black Raven Brewery. It is their holiday beer. It's brewed with the holiday spirit of cranberries, various citrus peel fruit. It is their seasonal winter release. It is a 7.5% ABV. 45 IBUs, uses hops Nugget, Chinook, Palisade, Simcoe, and Centennial, and two-row barley. And I can't wait to drink it. So let's drink it. Plenty to share today. Ta-da. Oh, that looks tasty. Oop, stay in there. All right, so you can see that is a very clear, very golden, sort of more amber-colored pale ale, and it's definitely got that holiday freshness to it. There's a lot of like allspice and ginger. A lot of it's not pumpkin. It's not a pumpkin ale, but it is definitely a winter ale. And being November, it's time to get into that sort of stuff. So, cheers. Okay, the holiday spices are just right over the back there. Very nice, very smooth. I thought it was going to be overwhelming at first. It was a very big rush of spice flavor. Hits the nose just right. It's the palate. It feels like pumpkin pie without being a pumpkin forward flavor. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's like, what is it like? The cranberries are there, sort of the orange, the spice. It's like drinking an orange spiced scone with cranberries on top. That is what it's like. It doesn't have the breadiness of it, but that is really good. Now, this isn't the first I've had from Black Raven. You can check that up there or there. I never get those right. We did a blueberry pale ale of theirs, and it was amazing. Really good. I don't know if this is quite on par with that. That's pretty good. All right, dad chat. Scene 1. It's been a long day. The time is 9:30 p.m. and I'm in my kids' room. They are sleepy, quiet, and in bed. I've got a list as long as my arm of stuff I gotta get to, and I am sitting in the dark in the big chair. At the moment, all is peaceful, but if I get up and I move towards that door, they notice and they speak up. If I leave, they lose it. But if I make a move toward the door, they notice and they speak up. If I leave, they lose it. So I stay quiet and I try not to fall asleep. Scene 2. At the breakfast table. The missus and I have finished eating and the kids are nursing their last crusts of food. The missus has moved on to other tasks. Things are slow, but peaceful. Can I leave to do other stuff? No. No, if I leave, they start playing, but insist that they're not done eating, so they don't actually eat, and 5 minutes of eating turns into 50. This happens to me a lot, and early on, I thought of these as hostage situations. I'm stuck there, unable to do anything obviously useful. I felt trapped and very frustrated, and it showed, and these type of scenes devolved in the ways that we all know they can. I don't know what changed, but being forced into regular quiet contemplation, I don't know what changed, but being forced into quiet contemplation on a regular basis, somewhere along the line I shifted perspective. Hostage wasn't the right term. I was free to walk away, albeit resulting in a lot of chaos, and I'm sure in time it would resolve itself. I wasn't stuck. I was sticking. Now, it feels dramatic to say that, but I was the parental glue holding the situation together. I was anchoring my children with my presence. My being there helped them stay calm and focused, helped them be comfortable in a situation that maybe wasn't as peaceful as I suspected. I'm 40. I'm used to the dark and eating fast to get to the fun stuff and checking out a new park or meeting new people. My 5-year-old and 3-year-olds are not. Having a parent available, even if they're doing nothing obvious, keeps them grounded and feeling safe. There is a downside, of course. We want our kids to be independent, and we do want to move on to our own tasks where we can check items off a to-do list, so we can't be anchors forever. There is a downside, of course. We want our kids to be independent, and we want to move on to our own tasks where we can check items off a to-do list, so we can't be anchors forever. But in those hopefully increasingly rare times, it's been good for me to recognize that while I may not feel like I'm doing much, just being there can mean a lot to the kids. I'm sure there are proper terms for this, but I call it anchoring. I hope that helps. Gold Star Achievements. All right, this week I read a recent thread on Our Dads. If you're not on Reddit, that's a thing. You should check it out. It's actually a really good support section if you search for dads, and I think Our Daddit are two that I'm fairly active in. Anyway, it's a bunch of dads sharing stories and stuff. And this week I read one about a fellow dad whose kid accidentally dropped a glass full of milk. It happens. It went everywhere. It made a big mess, and the dad kept his cool, told the kid, hey, it's okay. Cleaned up the kid and the mess, got some new milk, and went on their way. No anger, no tears. Perfect. Tonight, my wild son knocked over a single serving cup of yogurt, and it splattered a big, gory mess all across the carpet. And I took a breath, and I remembered that story, and before any words came out of my mouth, it just flashed into my head, and I followed the other dad's example. And I got the same results, which was awesome. Now, I'm not saying like my folks would have yelled at me had I spilt a glass of milk or anything like that, but the days are long right now, and patience is wearing pretty thin. So, thanks to a guy off the internet sharing his story, I kept it together. So, gold star for me. Guys, share your gold star moments in the comments below. We work really hard to be parents, and I feel like we need to just take a moment out and say, hey, this is what I did that worked for me. Hey, this is an awesome thing that happened to me, and I will call you out or not if you don't want to. Doesn't matter, just we work really hard, so we should be able to share it with each other. I don't have any gold star moments from last week. That's fine. Y'all got lives to live. But if you post it and I'll read it out, share it with everybody else, and maybe you too can share an experience where something that happened to you can help another parent keep their cool. All right, let's talk about this beer. I like it. I'll finish it. I might buy it again, but there are a lot of holiday ales out there, and this isn't spectacular in any way. It's good. I like it. If I was at, Black Raven Brewery, I would order this. It's a perfect time of year for it. If you see it, I recommend picking it up if you like holiday spiced beers. It's very tasty, but it's not like anything to write home about. So finish it, yes. Buy it again, maybe, but not absolutely. All right, folks, until next time, finish your beer, get some sleep. Good night. Hey friends, thanks for watching that video. Please subscribe here, like down below, and enjoy more videos from me here and here. Good night.